Welcome back to the channel. I'm opening the garden gate to the new 2025 garden season. And let it begin. Today, we decided to visit our local garden nursery, and they are certainly getting ready for Easter. Everything is just blooming, and little bunnies are hopping around all over the place.
Spring is finally here, and I'm so looking forward to the pansies being planted in the garden or in a container. So we're here today to get some inspiration and to just get this garden season started. So the first thing here, we are looking at some containers that were put together, seasonal container for Easter, having all the spring varieties, and pansies are my favorite at this time of the year.
Lots and lots of them. It was certainly a beautiful sunny day, plus 20 degrees Celsius. And they were just setting up. They were bringing out lots of supplies down there. And here we are with the pussy willows. Lots of them as well.
Well, the thing about pansies is that you can plant them in the seasons, and we're in Zone 6, Southern Ontario, Canada, and what happens this time of the year, you could get more snow, but pansies are such a hardy, shade-loving and temperature-loving, meaning that even if it gets cold, they will bloom. They will continue to bloom for you.
So they're very tolerant.
Very tolerant of the spring or cold time of the year, such as this.
And these containers they put together, they charge a premium price for the labor and the time that it takes to do that.
And it's worth it. So these are ranunculus, and they're almost like they're very unique. They're like roses. They have so many varieties of ranunculus here. It's like a field of them.
Vibrant colors.
It's also a spring bulb.
So it's a perennial.
No, it's an
not.
annual.
Oh, okay.
It's an annual, and I say that because we're still Zone 6. We still have winter right into maybe our last frost date is sometime in May 24th.
Right.
So ranunculus, they're not going to survive in the deep winter.
I've always loved lilies.
These are calla lilies.
Calla, right.
And if you love orchid, here's a treat for you. There's a variety of different orchids, a beautiful display.
And that's a special soil supplement.
Yes, they have their own soil mixture that gives them the nutrients that they require for blooming.
And of course, we're only doing a red and white cyclamen for political reasons we can't discuss at this time. But they sure look beautiful.
Well, Vandermere does such a wonderful job, not just inspiration for the garden, but they also have a little mini cafe. We didn't capture that in film because there were so many people there, but it's a quite beautiful place to go for relaxation, have a cup of coffee, and be surrounded by a jungle of plants.
And buy something.
Yes.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, I really like Vandermere's nursery. They have a water pond, fish, all kinds of things, turtles that we'll see upcoming just about now. Yes, living the easy life on the water with the fountains and the moss and just soaking up the sun.
The turtles.
The turtles.
And it was quite warm in the greenhouse today.
I left my coat in the car. It was so warm.
It was a very beautiful trip.
It was a nice day. I think those are marshmallows sitting there for food. I don't know. That's what they look like. Come on, guys.
Get
out of there.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yep. Buy me, take me home. Well, after the trip at the nursery, we went back home and did our own thing.
So here, I couldn't resist. I had to take some of those pansies home. And this is the color I chose for now. We have the beautiful purple, and I took home a hellebore because we do not have any of this variety for the shaded part of our garden. Now, one of the reasons why I haven't bought them before, they're quite pricey, and they are perennial, however, and you gave me a wonderful gift certificate, so
Well, it does say French kiss on the label.
it does say French kiss. And so we're back at home in the studio, and we're taking a look at some of the plants that did very well in the studio over winter.
And look at this.
Well, this is the surprise. I literally trimmed some of my Eden Rose in the fall, and I put it in a jar of water, and voila, we have root set in, and I'm really excited about getting it into ground.
And how soon will that be?
Well, I'm going to get it potted up anytime, any day now. It's ready. I'm going to put it in some nice soil, and I'm going to continue to have it grow underneath the grow lights in the studio.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever started your own roses?
This is my first.
Wow.
And the hellebore, we're going to put it out in the greenhouse shortly. Now, this is the geranium that I overwinter also in the studio over the winter. Now, the studio's temperature is 5 degrees warmer than it is outside.
Yeah, anything that's outside.
Yeah, I didn't do much to that geranium, and it stayed green for the entire winter right here in the studio.
You covered it in plastic.
I covered it with shower curtain plastic.
Yeah.
And it's done really well. So now we're in the greenhouse. We brought the hellebore into the greenhouse. We gave it a little bit of water. What's happening right now, a lot of the herbs are starting to green up. This is a sedum. I planted some sedum that I had in the pot. Some oregano, that's starting to come to green. I need to do some trimming, but there's a lot happening in the greenhouse. There's no heat right now. It's just naturally warm in there right now.
The heater isn't turned on.
The heater isn't turned on. It's just getting natural sunlight and the natural heat from our day sunshine and temperature.
Lots of growth.
Lots of growth, and very happy with the tulips that we planted last fall. They're coming up nicely in containers because I love having tulips for Easter.
Well, thank you so much for watching. We will certainly have more videos to follow.